Hey guys, it's me again. Today I'm here on the soccer field, as you can see, and today's training session is all about speed because I'm doing, well, 70 to 80 meter dashes, just a couple of them. I'm still sore from the last, sprinting session that I had at the end of last week, or better say, at the beginning of this week. But I'm gonna try my best and try to run as fast as I can, of course. And afterwards, let's say when I've done about 5 to 6, maybe even up to 10 of those short dashes, I will go over and do a little bit of sprinting across the whole width of the playing field. But we'll see when we get to that. Yeah, what you're gonna see now is me just walking backwards to my starting point, and then I'm gonna sprint towards the camera. Yes, that's about it, and I would say let's start. I'm even more sore than I thought. But we have to keep going. So we get 5 dashes right now, which is good because although I'm very sore and I'm out of breath right now, I still feel that I have enough energy left for, let's say, 2 to 3 70-meter dashes. And maybe if I'm really pushing it, I could also go up to 10 but let's see what happens when we come close to the number 8 or 7. Yeah, so here we go. Oh, and what I wanted to say is, don't be surprised. Of course, your speed is going to decline from dash to dash, but this is perfectly normal, and this is why doing a 50 to 100 or even 400-meter dash is such a good HIIT training, such a good high intensity interval training, which is, for me personally, the fastest and best way to, once, burn fat, of course, and second, increase your stamina. Because let's face it, guys, doing dashes, whether it's just 50 meters or it's 400 meters, is a completely different type of cardio than what your normal jogging session would be like. Because if you jog, what you do is you run or jog at a steady pace, and here it's like maximum effort. And of course this is more taxing on your body, especially your quads, than your normal jogging session would be. But on the other hand, you also get the benefits, so you always have to look at it from both sides. All right, we got 7. 8. Nine. And the last one, come on. Oh, yes. So the last one was obviously the hardest, but we're done now, so it's okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I let my body rest for, let's say, 2 to 3 minutes, and what I'm going to do then is what I previously mentioned, just while jogging basically across the playing field, maybe some sprint units here and there, but overall just jogging, because I can already feel my right hamstring being very sore. Sort of a mini injury that occurred. I think it was dash number 9 when it happened. Yeah, but that's basically it. And well, just come with me. Just come with me and see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drink some water. Ooh. So yeah, that's just your local football or soccer club, however you want to call it. And of course I have the permission to sprint here, otherwise I couldn't be filming this. But so far everybody has permitted me to do my workout sessions here, and it's very nice, because although it's artificial grass, it's much better for your joints than your normal clay courts, which are of course cheaper but not better. So yeah, I'm going to put you right over there. So you've seen now the most interesting stuff. This is just, well, a cool down sort of. A little bit of training here and there, but overall just a cool down phase. But I'm trying to make it as hard as possible for me, because, as I said, this is not your jogging session. So here we go. So what you saw here was very fast jogging, almost like a small dash, but not quite. So I figured out that this is something, well, that gives me a little bit of both, you know, once a cool down and also another, well, not as taxing workout as the first one. So I'm gonna do one more round and then we're done here today. Pay attention, because this is not like your jogging day. It's really enough if you just do a workout session, well, from 15 to 30 minutes, because it's high intensity. And that's what differentiates this training in particular from, let's say, your jogging run of 1 hour and a half, for example. Okay, but overall you cannot really compare those two, because they will affect different muscle fibers, and of course the way it affects your cardiovascular system is also very different. Okay, but that's just for some of you guys who are probably new to sports or new to high intensity interval training, just some basic info. And I see here on the timer that we're over 20 minutes, so I think this probably gives you an idea of how hard this training should be, and also how long it should be maximum, because after a while you're not able to hit those high intensities anymore because you are so tired, and then of course there's no reason to continue with your high intensity interval training, because you're simply not able to keep the intensity up any longer. And that's why it's limited to 15 between 30 minutes, depending of course always on how hard you go, how much rest you're gonna need. So for example, I've been talking for a while now. Without the talking, I probably would be done by now, yeah. Maybe even 5 minutes before or so. But no problem. This gives me even more possibility to drink water and to rest a bit. So the last run. Here we go. So that's it for today, guys.